So when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I thought as a child, I reasoned as a child. But when I became an adult, I put all those childish things away. Religion is very good at keeping us as children. And in order for us to become adults, we have to put away all that religion has taught us about how to think, how to question, and how to find answers. My name's Josh. Welcome back to the Post-Faith Path. And today I want to talk about becoming an adult all on your own. I was 45 before I became an adult in the way that I'm talking about today. For 36 years, I had been a Christian. And for lack of a better way of saying it, I was a fundamental Christian. I believed the Bible was the inerrant, infallible Word of God. And no matter what, the answers were in there. I was so dogmatic about it that I got kicked out of 2 churches because I went to battle with the pastor over teaching things that I thought were in error based on my reading of the Bible. And of course, my reading's right? So, Christianity, I cannot speak to other religions. I can only speak to Christianity. Christianity likes us dumb and submissive. Think about the questions and the answers that you got from Christians. So you may ask, for example, if you were a Catholic child in a Catholic school, you may have asked, well, why is contraceptives a sin? Why are they a sin? Not that you were debating, not that you were fighting, you were just curious. Why? I don't know what answer you got, but I imagine it was along the lines of, shut up, because we told you to. That's pretty much the way you'll get answers from Christians. Or they're nonsensical, childish answers that you're just expected to accept. Does God always answer prayer? Jesus says He'll hear your prayers. Whatever you ask in His name, you'll get it. But then when my prayers aren't answered, now what? Well, the response is your prayer was answered. It was just answered no. Or maybe, later. Not that the Bible was true, literally, that Jesus was going to give you whatever you ask in His name. But God always answers prayer. Just sometimes He answers no. Or, why is murder wrong? But then God tells the Israelites to go slaughter every man, woman, child, beast. And that's okay. Well, the answer you'll get is, it's because He's God. And He gets to decide what's right and wrong. And so, it's wrong for you to do it. But if God says you can do it, then it's okay. Those are non-answers. And it gives God escape. You can't falsify God because there's always an answer. Well, He's God. He keeps us very childlike in our thinking and trains us to simply accept authority. Oh, the Bible said it, it's true. The pastor said it, it's true. The priest said it, it's true. That means that as long as you are trapped in that thinking, you are still a child. It's only when you get out of that you truly get to be an adult. So what's the difference between a child and an adult? Well, all of you have been children. All of you are adults. Most of you, I don't know who all's watching this, are adults in the physical sense. You maybe have college degrees, have good jobs, you pay your bills. Well, that's the difference. When you're a physical child, somebody else is in charge. Somebody else takes care of you. When you reach adulthood physically, you go out and you become the adult. You get to make the decisions on how your life goes. It's the same on the spiritual side. In Christianity, you get told what to do. You get told what to believe. You get told even without explanation sometimes. Well, let's be honest, without explanation a lot of times. But once you've broken free of that, then you get to go make those decisions. You get to go explore. I have read extensively of different areas: Buddhism, Taoism, Stoicism, name an ism, I've probably read about it. I read a lot of philosophy, and I pull from all of them. I haven't accepted any one. I don't claim to be a Stoic. I don't claim to be a Buddhist. One of the greatest summaries of Buddha's teachings, I think, is let that shit go. And I think that applies a lot of the time to us. But once you've left the fold, you are no longer a child of God. You are now an adult. You have to decide what you believe and why. And there's a couple of pitfalls that we can fall into that I had to actively guard against myself. The first one, well, apparently we're going to have deer out here listening to me talk too. And some thunder. Wonder if I angered the gods. One of the things that I had to actively guard against is the authority of others. So that would be picking up a book and reading, hey, how are you doing? And accepting what that person had to say. So Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, and going, oh, well, he obviously had all the answers. Let me listen to him. I'm now a Stoic. Or Buddhism. If you decide to go explore Buddhism, you're like, oh, Buddha had all the answers. He must be right. He knows more than I do. I'm going to accept his authority. I caught myself at times going down that path and just trading one childhood for another. And so I encourage you that as you explore, because I 100% encourage you to explore, read everything and anything you can get your hands on, watch videos, but be careful, because our minds are so conditioned by Christianity to accept authority and just blindly accept what we're told, that it takes a while to get out from that. The longer you've been in it, the longer it's going to take you to get out of it. So be aware of that danger. The other danger that you could fall in, that I have fallen into on occasion, is just throwing up your hands and saying, none of it matters anyway. So that's nihilism. None of this matters. Why are we even here? A lot of the times nihilism winds up in suicide. People get so depressed that, and they believe none of this matters because there's no eternity, that they wind up killing themselves. Well, that is certainly not where I want you to wind up. The beautiful thing is that you get to decide what the meaning of your life is. Do you want to devote it to a cause? Let's say you love kittens. You want to devote your life to saving stray kittens, finding them good homes, then go for it. You want to devote yourself to trying to teach others what you've learned and pull them out of their childhood and help them become mental, spiritual adults, go for it. You get to decide. Now, be careful if you decide that the meaning of your life is to torture kittens or hunt down and kill Christians. That's not good and not going to be a very meaningful life. So please don't go that route. So I've made this video pretty long already. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. Thank you for your time. And please share your story in the comments. I read every single one of them. I respond. Go ahead, tell us your story. Tell us your story of becoming an adult. And whatever else that you'd like to share with the community, please do. All right, y'all have a good day, and we'll see you next time.